Hi there, so my name is Hannah and we are doing our daily insights on business and branding today. And I'm recording this video in the morning, which is not typical for me. Why? Because we have electricity cut and I'm in the village and there is no other option as to just calm down and do the things I can do without electricity. So I'm just sitting in front of the window and I'm recording this video for you. So yeah, to keep myself busy and productive. I wanted to share with you a few insights that happened to me in a couple days. The first would be about service. Service can be both expensive and cheap. We all know that. Let's take example of taxis. That's the most common one. But I remember that I was driven, or I drove, how do you put it, in business class before, but I haven't noticed, I don't know, I didn't pay attention enough. But then as a couple of days back, I was driving in business class in taxi and I noticed the difference. So when I'm ordering cheap taxi, like really cheap taxi, this driver would ask me to, I don't know, to pull back and to stop somewhere before the parking slot because that's too hard to park at the spot where I want to get. So I would end up walking 1 block or so, and he would curse other drivers on the road, would be driving too fast, or be listening to too loud music, or would be talking to me too much, or that would smell not pleasant. And these are really basic things, and everybody knows them. That like I was talking before, you should list up the things that can suck about your product and correct all of them. So I guess these guys at business class, they have really different attitude, apart from having different car. Yes, for sure, but they really have different attitude. Because when I was driving, nobody said a word to me, like nobody was annoying to me. At some point I even thought, well, maybe I should start the conversation. Then we were listening to jazz. Like, that's so classy. I love it. I enjoy it. And when you are driving and you are in a hurry for the train at 6 a.m. in the morning or so, and you're so stressed and there is this jazz playing, I'm like, well, I might get on the train, I might not. I don't care. I don't, like, this jazz is so great that I don't care about the rest of the world. That's awesome. Then yeah, it smells good in the car. That's plus. Then nobody is asking me to pull back somewhere beforehand. I don't know, or complaining on how crowded the road in front of a train station is. Of course it's crowded because it's train station, but he stopped right in front of this front entrance, and I'm like, that's super convenient. That's why this is called business class. That's the difference. And I can be doing the same in Badass agency. Not ask any stupid questions, any additional questions. Just do the job, do the service. Not annoy client with tons of questions, because that's stupid. And that's the lesson that I took from it. The second thing I learned is from one of the podcasts. That's not mine. Like, I'm not saying that I own this formula, but a man said that when presenting yourself to the strangers or in a new companies and conversations, you should be using this 5 steps formula. You should be saying your name, I'm sorry, name, same, fame, aim, and gain, right? So by saying name, you're saying, I'm Anna, hi. Then same means niche, where you're working, and that would be similar to those your audience knows already. If I am brand designer and I'm saying, hi, I'm Anna, brand designer, not everybody knows what that actually is. So I might as well say, I am web designer, because everybody knows what that is. That's diminishing all of my achievements. I hate actually saying that I am a web designer, because I'm not. I'm so much more than that, but fine, all right. If you're talking labels, all right. Then name, same, fame. The thing I did, which was the most popular, the largest achievement, and what was my largest achievement so far? I know that I worked with a really large company in Ukraine. I'm not sure that I can tell their name. Sometimes I say that to my friends, but that's a secret. Then I worked with Sisley, which is fashion brand in French. I worked with Hayat Estate. That's really large company of investment for estate in all around the world, like in Turkey, in Bali, in Indonesia, in Grenada, in other different countries. These are just the countries I worked with. Maybe I'll remember a few more. Yeah, I have a list of like 80 clients and I do not remember none of them. Okay, yeah. Then what's next? Thing is aim. Aim is the thing which I am pursuing in next 90 days, and I want to set up an agency of 4 designers and load them up with work, and manage this process so that they would be going as a clock. And second thing I want to achieve is to make our social media clear and, a bit more revolutionize them, change them since February. And gain is the thing which I'll be pursuing in long term, and I want to build really different, like full scale branding agency for US clients in the next 5 years. For some period of time, I was saying that I want to build #1 branding agency. At the moment, I don't want to build #1 branding agency because I want to build something different. I know that the market is full and there are really different people with really different companies and approaches, and our is really unique because one designer focuses on one project at a time, and that's great. Then, so that was name, same, fame, aim, gain. We can put it shorter in presenting ourselves, but yeah. Like, hi, Anna, web designer, did websites for Hayat Estate, and I'm currently building the agency and trying to organize 4 designers to work on the projects, and in long term I want to become branding agency #1 in the US. Yeah, it sounds really cool. It sounds definite. Then the last thing I want to tell you is what are the things people won't forget. That's us going a little bit into psychology and into branding as well, but people will never forget scary things that are sexy. Also, why scary things? That's why news are always popular. That's why these fake articles on the internet of somebody dying and being in shock, this in Ukrainian we say it's yellow press. What do you call that in English? I don't know, I'm not sure, I'll check that after. But yeah, those are scary things which are always popular. Next thing is sexy. Yeah, sexy, you always remember sexy. If you are in a company and there was somebody, like one person that is too sexy, you are gonna remember that person and you're gonna pay attention to that person. The next thing is strange, something just different. When everybody's wearing orange, you'd be wearing blue. As if I'm talking about the prison. I'm not. Next thing is, 2 next things are more popular for usage in companies and in ads these days and in social media. And I think that they are really great, not that manipulative as scary things, as strange things, as sexy things. So these are first providing free value. Whenever somebody give you a really great piece of advice or piece of information, you'll remember that person. And by interacting more and more with that person, like for 7 hours on 4 different locations and 11 interactions, you're gonna love that person. That's what we are aiming for. What I'm aiming for. To get my face remembered by somebody. And the last thing is, I forgot, that's, yeah, being familiar. Being familiar means somebody who can relate to your problems and who's not, when there is a ladder of success, somebody who's 2 stairs forward, not like 1,000 stairs forward. Somebody who can give you a hand and be relatable to you and be familiar to you. So yeah, these are the 5 things that people never forget: being scary, being strange, being sexy, providing free value, and being familiar. I guess these are all the insights I have for the day. And I wish you a good day, and I hope that my electricity will come back soon and I'll be, doing the work. Have a nice day. Bye.